Want to help break down the idea that race is a scientific concept and coax out this idea that race has been constructed, and it has been constructed to keep one group in power over other people.
So wait. Did y'all hear that? This video is brought to you by Extreme Tees. Click on the link below. Make sure you put Kevin in the promo code and you'll get a 20% discount. Welcome to part 5 of A Nation Gone Mad. Now, we've been going through a little series of all these social justice warriors online, thinking that everybody is on one accord with their cause, and they're dumb enough to get on the internet and videotape themselves saying things like we're about to listen to. And then they're always shocked when there's some backlash. They're always surprised when they get fired because they thought everybody in America thinks like them. That is the definition of crazy and delusional. So you got to be delusional when you get on the internet and start saying things like this, and you're responsible for teaching kids, and you wonder why the parents get mad and call into the school, and then you're in the office like, what do you mean I'm getting fired? I mean, all I was doing is trying to preach equality. Well, that's not your job in the classroom. We're not living in 1920. Okay, if you was a real social justice warrior, you would have been down in the South in the 1920s and been out there talking about some, you know what, I'm going to bring black kids into my school, knowing that that Ku Klux Klan might just bust up into your school and you become a victim just like those black kids. But all of these safe spaces for these modern day social justice warriors, and here they all walking around thinking, I'm making a difference. You're making a fool of yourself. Now, before we get into this video, make sure if you're new here, hit that like button, share my videos, and subscribe. Also, leave a comment in the bottom so I know you've been here, because YouTube's playing games. And if you are a subscriber and you watch my videos, do the same. Let me know you checked out the video because YouTube was playing games. Now, let's get into this one, because we got us a doozy kicking off this video here. Listen to this lady, y'all.
I want to help break down the idea that race is a scientific concept and coax out this idea that race has been constructed, and it has been constructed to keep one group in power over other people. What is the dominant culture? What does the dominant culture do?
They make people believe certain stereotypes about a certain group of people, not just blacks, but also browns or indigenous, anybody whose skin color is darker.
Dominant culture is for powerful people with power, and white people make other people think that black people are
kids,
bad.
y'all.
So that's why black people don't have power.
Oh.
If a white person kills a black person, they call it self-defense. But if a black person kills a white person, it says murder. That's how unfair black people's life is.
What kid naturally thinks like this?
No one, Sydney. No kid thinks like this. This teacher has dropped that message right into their skull. This teacher is in the classroom indoctrinating kids. So did you hear all those kids? Now here's this lady thinking she's doing good. She puts this mess on the internet, talking about some, race is not a scientific construction. It's the style. Okay, so here we go, y'all. Here's the delusion. Maybe this lady needs to get dropped off in China, Japan, India, Pakistan, anywhere, Afghanistan, Africa. Get dropped off there. Watch and see what happens when two Chinese people get together and do the nasty. I'm sure a blonde-haired, blue-eyed baby just might pop out. I'm sure in Africa, two of the darkest folks in a village or in a city or a state get together. They would probably be shocked if they, looked and be like, I cannot believe what I'm looking at. We have a Puerto Rican baby. How did this happen? I am from Nigeria. She's from Nigeria. We both are black. Our baby now is Puerto Rican. Do you think that would happen? Do you think that people in Japan, if they got together and did the nasty, somehow would produce an Eskimoian baby? So here she is saying science has nothing to do with race. Now, granted, we're all a part of the human race, but for some reason, All of these folks who's talking about race as a social construct are always talking about race. So therefore, if you really believe that race doesn't matter, you wouldn't be indoctrinating these kids to say that that's why black people don't have power, and that's why they be getting shot and killed by the police, and then that. All you're doing is making them focus on race. But yet you're lying to us and yourself by trying to say, no, I'm trying to eliminate race and show everybody it's just a social construct used to empower folks. Well, then maybe you can go to other countries, fully black countries, okay, where there's hardly any white folks, and check the theory. Go there, see if they embrace you and be like, yeah, we love it, man. Here we are, we're black folks, we're in power, and by you coming over here, we want to share that power with you. You will start to find that it just comes down to culture. It comes down to a particular environment. If almost everyone in that environment is black, then probably going to run things. This is once again delusion. These are social justice warriors on here trying to teach kids. And sure enough, if she gets fired, she would be shocked. Let's finish up with her.
They actually knew it. They actually said everything that we were going to be
brainwashed
learning together.
Y'all hear that? She's happy. They actually know it. That's delusion. If I was a parent and I watched this on the internet and I said, whoa, what did my kid just say? So you just taught my kid that, okay, don't look at race, but look at race. Because if I got a little black kid and you're telling them that you don't need to look at race, but look at race because it's racism that has kept you down. You'll never really be the person you could be. You'll never have power, even though we had a black president. You'll never have power, even though black folks are more billionaires and stuff like that than we've ever seen in the history of our country. But you will never have that power because of white folks. But not me, though, because I am white as I teach you this. I am the person in authority over this classroom. You're not running it, not the kids. No, the kids aren't running it. So then shouldn't she relinquish that power? I mean, and heck, if we're supposed to just share power based on race, all those black kids in the class should be teaching her class. And they probably should because she's dumb. So that's it for this one, man. Y'all got to stay tuned for part 6 of A World. Man, y'all. Now, don't forget to hit the like button, share my videos. You want to donate to Kevin and Kevin's Corner, feel free. There's a link below this video to do that. And don't forget, check out Extreme Tees. Put Kevin in the promo code. You'll get a 20% discount. And we will see y'all next time at Kevin's Corner.